3, 2, 1.
From the Grindhouse Radio Studios, this is Circling the Drain.
This is Circling the Drain. It never gets old.
Never, ever.
Maybe we should think about putting an expiration date on some of these. 'Cause sitting there listening 10 years from now, talking about, hey, remember Betty White? And people going,
No.
what? Who was Betty White?
Everybody can remember Betty White. Stop it.
And Pickles is off the show already. Here we go. This is Circling the Drain. We got a full house. We want to get to everything. If you're listening, give us a call.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. Tom's already going, I didn't hook up the phones. No, you can listen to us. You go on Facebook. I realize that you must already be there, probably.
Right. Yeah.
You can comment on the show.
That too.
On the Drain. You'll see all of our faces there. And we're eager to listen and comment and listen and comment. And we'll do the whole back and forth thing. Yeah, I got caught in a loop there for a minute, didn't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
So let's get to it. I'm Ira. Over there is my buddy, Sean Redford.
Well, thank you for being a friend. Yeah, totally. So here we are again. It's been a little while because some things went down, but we'll get into that. But yeah, totally. So here we are. And we like to be funny, but we can't be funny on our own. We need help. We need lots of help. We need help from the royalty section of the table. The Queen of Heels, Carolina, is right on the opposite side.
Hello, everyone.
All hail!
All hail! Thank you. I think I should be called the Queen of Flats for now
Queen
on.
of Flats.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for a few more months.
I'd say we could just call you the Queen, but that would be...
Yeah.
We could do that. We could do that.
She's power hungry already.
Your Majesty.
She's the Queen. Now, we've already heard from the barrel side of the table.
Right.
So, let's introduce him.
Pickles. The person that kills all the fun, apparently, with the Betty White show. All right, well.
Wait, can we call him the killer? He kills all the jokes.
No. That means I could get banned or canceled or something. and I don't want that.
We don't need that.
Facebook,
Fine.
Pickles has a gun. No,
I'm gun free.
But listen, the Golden Girls will never go out of style. Even when TV no longer exists, it'll be drawn on walls and stuff. Just, forever.
Could you
No,
imagine
I'm
if we go back
sad.
to cave paintings?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hear my entertainment report for the week.
Technically, with the excessive amount of graffiti that's all over this, world, we're already at cave paintings, The world comes to an end, and then the aliens come in. They're like, wow, all these weird characters had weird
What are
ways
they
of
trying
writing.
to tell us?
K-Fab eats D. What? I don't understand.
I don't know about this race, but I don't understand what they were writing. What are all these dashes and dots?
Just have a club and a ring. It's like, oh, Jennifer Lopez news? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She would still be getting engaged to somebody else.
Yeah.
Possible, yeah.
Of course, until the end of time.
And we can't forget. Come on. There we go. Forget how long the lead is. Hey, Tom.
What's going on?
It's nice to have your song back, isn't it?
Yeah, it took me a minute to find it, but I got a good one.
Yay! So Tom's here. Now we've introduced everybody. We
Right.
know what's going on.
Correct.
So you need stories.
Yeah.
You need shotgun stories.
Sure.
You need Sean to explain them.
Yes, you do. Shotgun stories. Now, for those of you that don't know, we as a group go around the world looking for the wildest and craziest stories we can possibly come up with. We read them off, and then you, the listener, gets to get involved by voting on the Drain, the CTD page. Is that what it's called
CTD
now?
podcast.
The CTD podcast page. That's where it's at. If you're watching live right now, that's where you're at. So come on back tomorrow when you see a poll with all 3 stories that I can't tell you about because we haven't read them yet, so I have no idea what the story is going to be about. But whichever one you like the best, vote for Carolina. And whichever one you like the least, when you see the poll again, look at the least. Look at the story that you dislike the most, and then vote for Carolina anyway.
Exactly.
Because
Yep.
Her Majesty demands votes.
Yes, I do.
And Her Majesty gets what she wants, apparently.
demands
And
punishments.
that's how shotguns... Oh, my God, punishments. 3 wins in a row. Gets to punish
him.
the other 2 suckers.
The queen
I
demands
do.
the punishment!
He owes me a punishment.
That sounds really
No,
bad.
you owe him
But
a
anyway, we're
punishment.
going
Oh, yeah, I
to
owe him.
move on with the shotgun stories. He has to punish me. Whoa. Hey now, shotgun stories.
So When we last left Circling the Drain
Yes.
podcast,
2 weeks ago.
we needed to know who would win. Who would win?
Right, the National Geographic version of Circling the Drain podcast,
Correct.
because we all podcast shotgun stories.
And the winner.
they were all about animals. Hey!
Oh, Sean!
Ah.
The
Nice.
moose. What was
The
the
moose
story?
are loose.
Yeah, there was some moose.
There was some moose.
in
Oh,
Canada.
okay.
And I thought that was just normal stuff.
So
and
did I.
apparently it's
Yeah.
not. But the greatest part about the story is they had to bring in the Ministry of...
The
what hell?
Mo.
Yeah, the Mo.
The
The
Mo.
Ministry of the
The
Environment.
Ministry of the Environment. Yeah.
He took a
I
break from
didn't
Hogwarts
really- yeah.
to
Forgot about
come
the Mo.
down.
to come down, get the moose together, and everything like that. So,
Great old Mo.
I guess I'll go first.
Go
'Cause
ahead.
why not? So, the last story was about moose. Moose in Canada and the Mo. Well, it's not about Canada. We're leaving Canada. We're going to North Carolina to go back to what I used to talk about recently is bears.
Yes.
Yeah, we're back in bear country, ladies and gentlemen, except this is a baby bear.
Aw.
And baby bears just kind of do what they're going to do.
Sorry.
But they do respond to the right type of encouragement. So here we go. Wrong type of encouragement, but
No!
we got a different style of encouragement. A woman uses something to get a bear off her back deck at her North Carolina. No.
Oh my God!
So this lady is on vacation in North Carolina when a woman who found a bear climbing on her back deck.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay.
So it wasn't on her front deck. It was on her back deck. So, a woman who found a bear climbing on the back deck of her North Carolina vacation home used her teacher voice to cause the animal to go away.
Okay.
Debbie Tomlinson, who used to be a teacher in Greenville County, South Carolina, said she was on vacation with her husband somewhere in North Carolina. I can't pronounce that name, so I'm not going to bother. At a condominium, when her husband came up and said, "Hey, guess what? There's a bear climbing up the deck." And she was like, "Well, we're not having this. Shoe, bear, shoe. Shoe, bear, shoe. Nothing worked. What do you think you're doing on my porch? That didn't work either. Yeah, get up, go, go. How dare you? That didn't work either." She said she used her teacher voice to show the bear she meant business. I think it works every time. I wasn't afraid. I said, "What do you think you're doing? Get off of there right now." And the bear looked shocked, turned around, and took a walk.
But
So, if you ever need to get a bear off of your deck, your
good to know.
porch, your sidewalk, anything like that, just grab a piece of chalk, stare him dead in the face, and talk about summer school.
isn't this? Didn't we talk about a story in Canada a couple weeks ago where it's like, here's what happens when you come face to face with a bear?
That's a full-grown bear.
Yeah.
That's a full-grown bear. That's
Can
a
it
bear.
work with a full-grown bear though?
That is a bear that's already graduated from bear college and has no more use for teachers.
Ah.
Now, if a baby bear is walking around, they don't know jack squat, and they hear an authoritarian voice that's usually a teacher, and they get scared and they run back into the woods.
Now,
and they don't say
mister-
anything to their mom because then they'll get grounded for
Yes,
talking
they
back to their
will.
teachers.
Mister, did you bring enough honey for the rest of the class?
Exactly.
No.
What are you doing? Back to your desk. And that was it. So yeah, if you ever have a bear on your back porch, act like a teacher, and they haul ass.
I could just say, can you threaten him with suspension?
You could. I mean, you know, you're going to the circus if you don't get off of there. Oh man, crap, gotta go.
I don't want to do that. Are you going to take away my picnic basket? Don't do that.
Make sure your bow tie is tight.
Okay, that's, again, you could tell from 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
The size of the bow tie
Right.
tells you the size of the bear.
Absolutely. Yes.
there we go.
Necktie, run. Bow tie, maybe.
Carolina.
All right, mine's a little dark, but I feel like I actually got a shotgun story for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Right, real shotgun story.
She wins all the time, by the way. Now she's like, now I have a shotgun story for you.
I'm turning dark now.
It's
Now,
a little
listen,
dark.
I'll
It's
bring,
dark.
I'll bring back the Ministry of the Environment and beat everybody. Just saying.
Damn. Don't forget, Big Mo knows what he's doing.
That's
He
it.
does.
Get out of here, Moose. Off these streets.
Big Mo should have been here, but unfortunately he wasn't.
'Kay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So my story takes place in Iran.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
I'm gonna butcher the names. I should have just made up
That's all
names.
right.
It's in
Yeah.
Iran.
Yeah, Mavash and Jokar.
Okay.
Right?
2 Iranian friends.
Yes. No.
Ah,
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
2
no.
Iranian enemies.
No. They decided to get married. They're
2
a couple.
Iranians.
Oh.
They're a couple,
Ah.
right? They're a couple, and they decided to get married
Yeah.
a few days ago.
Right.
The couple, deeply in love, had the perfect wedding. Everything went great, right? Perfect. Except, during the reception, so during the reception, the groom's cousin decided to fire off some ceremonial gunshots.
Nice.
Oh, as you do.
Yeah, as you do, right? A custom that's illegal in Iran, by the way, right?
There's something illegal in Iran involving guns?
Yeah,
There's lots of
yeah,
things.
yeah. You'd be surprised, right? So the first shot went off, without incident.
So that means I can shoot more.
Uh-huh. Yeah, unfortunately, the second round went through the bride's skull, exited out her skull, and then hit 2 other guests.
Whoops.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So then, Sean. I'm sorry, that's not funny.
Come on, they're
That's
dead.
not funny. I'm sorry. So then the bride went into a coma, and she unfortunately did pass away.
Right.
The other 2 guests
Oh, wrong all.
survived with minor injuries. The shooter, again, the groom's cousin,
Right.
fled the scene with the gun, and he hasn't been found since.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if he took all that money, on
Right.
the table, he could be anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
He probably
yeah.
should have taken that, because, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's horrible, isn't it?
Did they cut the cake?
No, they
Oh, okay,
didn't
they
get to
didn't
that
get to
part
the-
yet.
The bullet cut the cake.
It was me.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you throw the bouquet when you're in a coma?
Was
You
there
just can't do
was there a
that.
prenup? Oh man, that's
No.
horrible.
Yeah.
All right, never
I
mind.
told you it was a little
Anyway.
dark.
Yeah, that's
Told you it was a little
that's-
dark.
It's like,
Ow.
do I want to question
Man.
these and make fun of them?
Alright.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yeah, no, it sucks. The guy probably should have just stopped at 1 shot, or probably shouldn't have done it at all. 'cause
Yeah,
it's a little
wait,
illegal.
here's another
it's
thought.
a little illegal.
Hold on. Yes.
Don't bring guns to a wedding. That or put in metal detectors at the door. Have somebody search. No, I'm sorry. No, guns to the side.
I thought that
No,
was more
no.
of a sword country.
Yeah,
you know,
you know.
hey!
I don't
It's a
know.
little of everything.
Man, goodness.
I've never been to one of these type of weddings. You
Right.
know,
A killer wedding?
yeah,
gunfight?
killer- so I don't know how these things work. I
Right.
would assume you would do it very far away from the crowd, but apparently
think so?
not.
He did it.
Apparently
He
not.
did it during the cocktail
Right
hour.
Let me
during the
see.
reception.
I mean, let me think about it. There's a ceiling here.
Right.
I should probably just, fire. What if there was a second
Right.
floor or a third, whatever floor they
Well,
were on?
I mean, he
I think
doesn't.
they were outside for some reason. I think
okay.
they were outside.
Okay.
It didn't say, but
Well, if he was indoors, he didn't want to put holes in the ceiling and have to pay for that. So he just figured, shoot it at arm's length. It'll hit a wall. Oh, crap. That was the bride.
Well, when you're a few Molotov cocktails in, nothing else
I'll give it to him.
happens.
I'll allow it. Okay, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Please.
Yep.
Okay, I have my story, and we're going to the UK.
So what would you say your story is? Like lighthearted and leafy like mine, or like death trial? Like just
it's
happened?
very
Right in the
lighthearted.
middle? Right in the
Very
middle?
lighthearted.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
As a matter
It
of fact,
only involves a stabbing.
it's poison, and they survive. Okay.
hey, people survived in my story too.
Yeah.
Every other member of the wedding party.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was,
Yeah, totally.
it was only one dead, and they ordered the fish, and we didn't have any anyway. It was fine. Okay, I need a timer on mine because I'm going for the fastest
Oh, man.
story.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pull up a second timer.
My
Hold it.
timer, I believe, is it 15 or 17 seconds?
I think
can't
it's
remember.
17.
Seven-
I think you hold
Yeah.
the
Let me know when
record,
you're re-
right?
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll hit start on the
Okay,
timer.
this is in the UK. Get ready and go. People noticed something very bizarre in the heart of the town center. A local woman could be seen walking a banana on a leash while heading in the direction of town. It's unclear why the woman was randomly walking through the town while walking with a piece of fruit, but it's fair to say it was brave of her to do so considering how busy it was. Needed the leash. Okay.
What?
1846.
Damn it!
Ah,
I was close.
man.
You needed to split that story a little bit better.
Hey!
Walking a banana. I'm not
Yeah.
even sure. Wouldn't she be dragging it? Bananas don't walk.
yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying, like,
yeah.
you
That
know.
must have been one hell of an appealing banana.
Oh, man. We are totally monkeying around with these shotgun
Hey!
stories. Yeehaw.
Something yellow.
Yeah.
Do you
And
just
bruised.
look down? At some point, do you just look down and go, "Where is my pet monkey? Wait a
Right?
minute, what
Oh,
happened here?"
man. Damn it.
I do have a funny story with a banana.
Really?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, it's a true story. It's a truth. No. Okay, so I was with
Wait. So I'm done. Okay, we're done.
No, real quick. I was with my cousin, right? And she was driving. We were in her car, and we were with her son in the back, and he was, I don't know, probably like 4, something like that. And I was eating a banana, right? And I believe if you throw out a banana peel,
Right.
it's not littering because an animal will come and eat it,
Or it'll
right? That's my
Wrong.
thinking.
Well-
It's not littering because an animal's gonna come and eat it. It's
Okay.
food for an animal.
It'll
right?
also biodegrade like leaves, and it'll fall into
Exactly.
the grass, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
Haven't
plastic.
you seen TV?
Yeah.
Someone's
Not
gonna come
plastic.
along and
Somebody's
slip
gonna
on it.
slip, and you're gonna have a lawsuit. No,
Well-
it's fine.
He's
So
gonna
anyways-
fire a
Yes.
gun. He's gonna hit a bear, and that's it.
So I threw it out
Yeah.
towards the grass, right? And then my little cousin in the back, right? Remember, he's like 4.
Yeah.
He's like, Nina, no. And I'm like, what? He's like, someone's gonna slip on that banana peel.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I was cracking up. But,
Smart boy.
Yeah, seriously. That kid's got a life in comedy
Yeah.
right ahead of him.
Okay, Sean, tell them
Yes.
how they can vote.
So, how you can vote is you can go to bear with me now, the CTD.
Oh, already trying to
podcast
get
page.
people
Hey,
on your
hey. Oh,
I didn't even
man.
catch that.
I didn't even, yeah, nor did I. Anyway, so when you come on back to this page where I post all these crazy memes all week because I got nothing better to do with my time, and you see a poll with all 3 stories, vote on whichever story you like. Then switch it to Carolina's story because the queen wants
no,
with the queen.
no, mine's a little dark. Yeah,
All right,
mine's a little
so
dark.
we're not going to vote on the dark stories
Mine,
this
mine,
week.
mine.
So vote
Vote
on
for pickles.
vote on
You can
the
vote for pickles.
Thank you.
vote on the banana. Vote
Slip
on
down
the,
to the 3rd story. It'll
vote
be
on the scatter bear. Either way, whichever one you like the best. And then if you guys really want to get super dark, vote on the dark dead bride story. Whatever, fine. Anywho, so come on back tomorrow to this page right here, the CTD podcast page, and vote. Every time you see the poll, vote. We need votes. Votes are cool. We tabulate up all the votes. Whoever has the most votes wins. 3 wins in a row gets to punish the other 2 suckers on the shotgun stories.
Boom. That's what they said at the wedding.
That was a quick
Bang.
12 step to us apart, huh?
Oh, wait. Hold
Yeah.
on.
That was
There you
good.
go.
Yeah.
Mm.
The guy right away got on Tinder, swiped.
Until
Okay.
death do you part. Bang! Well, that didn't last long.
We did not have a show last week,
We did not.
and it's because of
We didn't?
me.
Oh.
Oh.
We did. No, I was here. I didn't notice.
She's like, I did
yeah.
something. I don't know where the rest of you were.
I was here.
Now, for the past couple of weeks, I do this stuff on PC, which is in an office in my home,
Yeah.
Yeah.
corner of the room.
Right.
And I'm usually listening to music. I'm usually listening to something. And
Yeah.
I've been hearing a secondary sound.
Ooh.
In
Did
the
it sound?
background.
Did it sound like rich white people?
It did not.
It didn't. It didn't.
No, as a matter of
because-
fact, it had to be outside. I'm right by
Right.
the windows.
Gotcha.
It had to be outside.
Okay.
It wasn't.
No.
My daughter tells me, yeah, when I'm in there doing my work,
Right.
I hear the same sound.
I hear
go,
rich
okay,
white people.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
What will be, will be.
Right.
Well,
Sure.
Get it? What will
Yep,
be,
yep,
will
be,
be.
yeah.
Totally.
Well, you're
Uh-huh.
spoiling the
Because, yeah.
rhyme.
So, about 10 o'clock in the morning, I am in there on Wednesday morning.
Just
I'm,
buzzing around, getting ready
That's
for the
it.
show.
I am finishing up.
Watching a little bit of Yellow Jackets on Showtime.
Is that a show?
Yeah, it is.
In that case, I'll give you that. And I'd finished my stinger. And, okay. Everything was fine. I walk out of the room to run a few errands. I come back, and on the window is the biggest freaking yellow jacket I'd ever seen. I thought it was a wasp, which
I
is
was
where you
gonna
were leading
say,
with that.
yeah, like I get a message, yo, I'm infested with wasps, and I'm like, damn, rich white people screwing everything up, and like I was making that joke to myself all day Wednesday and making me laugh. It was great, and then I had to explain it to somebody, and they were like, what's a wasp? I go, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, rich white people, and they're like, oh wow, that is funny.
And
should
you just
do
took something
with
off
that.
of Carolina's list.
Did I?
Yeah.
Damn.
What's a wasp?
Yeah.
So- because
yeah.
I thought they
It's
were
an abbreviation for a rich white person.
There were like 5 of them. I look around the room.
Right.
Now, I'm allergic.
Yeah.
Deathly allergic.
Right.
So, close the door. I call my brother-in-law because we shared the house,
Right.
the mother-daughter. And he says, well, you got to go to the store and get some spray.
Yeah.
So I go to the store and I'm reading all the sprays and they all say for outdoor use. So I call him up. He goes, well, we have an exterminator on contract. Call them. Here's the number. Call him up. I open up the door again and now it's a party.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
There's like 30 of them
Nice.
around there. Close the door, seal everything off. I have pets. I don't want them getting stung.
Right.
Maya, myself. Get the exterminator over there. He comes up. He just walks in. No protection whatsoever. He goes, yeah, you got a nest right above you. Do you mind if I cut into the ceiling,
Yes.
into the attic?
A little
Gotta
bit.
do what you gotta
Little
do.
bit.
And I call up my brother-in-law and I go, he wants to cut into the ceiling. He goes, well, then let him do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes,
yeah.
Bring me a garbage bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring him a garbage bag. Hold it open. I'm going, I'm in a
No.
room full of bees. He goes, you're fine. They're yellow jackets. I go,
What-
oh, pardon me.
What does that mean?
It means that they can sting you multiple times
Right.
and they bite you
Yeah.
while they sting you.
Yeah, they're kind of jerks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
They're the assholes. of
Oh,
the
they're
bee
nothing.
family.
It's just okay,
He
nothing.
cuts into the ceiling and out comes a cube, which is their hive.
Right.
It's a cube.
It's a
Yeah.
cube. One level, then another, then another. They build a Rubik's Cube. And the whole thing pops out
Oh,
with
that's
a
cool.
bunch of bees, a big nest.
And not even any
And a-
honey as a bonus.
Right.
Damn it.
I was hoping for something.
That's
No,
serious.
really, no honey.
Nothing. No, these
They're
are
yellow jackets.
They're not bees.
They're not the big bees.
They're
though.
they're different.
So they do
variation.
nothing for us.
No.
They
just-
bother us.
They
Oh.
buzz around and sting and bite us and just be big jerks.
So then he sprays everything. I go, did you get rid of all the carcasses? He goes, most of them.
Right.
He goes, go in there with a vacuum tomorrow. I didn't go in there for almost a week.
I went insane.
I went in there
Yeah.
today and I'm like, oh, there's a dead, oh crap. So that's why I wasn't here because there was no way
Right.
Yeah,
I
no.
could
Yeah.
even get back in to press send
Well, I mean,
to send the show.
it's too bad that it happened on a Wednesday and it didn't happen on a Saturday. Because I mean, I would have just went in there and fought them all. Like, if anybody is a fan of this show and
Only
they've been listening
one.
for years, I actually fought a bee one time. We were hanging out at a barbecue, and this bee was like flying around next to somebody, and it landed on a can. And they freaked out. They're like, oh, I'm allergic. It might have been him. And I was like, I got him. And I grabbed him, and I could see his freaking stinger trying to sting me and shit, and it didn't work. And I threw him, and he flew back, and I flipped my foot up, and I kicked him, and it actually hurt me. And somebody goes, did you just kick that bee? I go, into the next yard. And I'm like, yeah, so I'm a bee fighter, man. I'll
and the
knuckle
next
up. I don't give a
day,
damn.
he wants to join the UFBC.
Yeah, it's
apparently.
fine. Like,
Right.
all the bees are Rocky. I'm Ivan Drago. I'm like, I must break you. Like, because I'm not bigger than anything else besides a bee, so I can act tough in front of bees.
The
And
eye
that's
of the
it,
tiger,
you know.
baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Bee
trying to
fighter.
marry that to be. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna move on.
And to think, I was under the impression it was wasps. I had so many jokes.
I'm so sorry
Damn.
for you. The expert told me they were
Right.
yellow jackets.
Man, I was wondering what all the Bentleys were doing in front of the house. Damn it.
I was wondering why Georgia Tech wasn't actually in college then.
Anybody else, real quick? We can move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
Thank
It's
you.
fine.
I was stung by a wasp.
And a banana. We know. Now, your story was about a wedding that didn't go
Yeah.
well.
No.
It didn't go as perfect as
I
Didn't-
have a story about
didn't
an
even
First half.
engagement.
Didn't even make it
Worst
to the
ca-
honeymoon.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
I've got a story about an engagement. Let's
Okay.
talk about this. It takes place in the UK. We've got Ross Bamber. He's 26 years old. He wanted a romantic way to propose to his girlfriend, Jerry Ashford, 23. He booked a private candlelight dinner at a lavish lakeside retreat. He planned to pop the question there. It's one of the things where you're out by the lake, you're
Right.
on the dock. He had candlelight. He had rose petals. It's awesome. He's getting down on one knee. You're shaking. I mean, I've been through this. You're shaking. You take out the ring, and that's when, well, it bounced a couple of times and fell between the gaps on the decking into the lake.
Yeah. Whoopsie doodle.
Yeah, that's when his girlfriend said, that can't possibly be the ring. My heart dropped. What would you do?
Going after it?
Yeah.
Okay,
why
going
not?
after it, going
Yeah,
after
totally.
it.
Well, not me. Fernando better going after. I'm not fucking going in there.
Any
Yeah.
other?
Yeah, going in after it.
Hell
in.
yeah.
I'm going in after it.
They called their friends in to go
Right.
in after.
What?
Yeah.
The more the merrier. Let's
That's-
all go in there and
There
You
get
we
know what
go.
I'm
this.
saying? Yeah.
They
I
had
mean,
swimming goggles
Yeah.
and little floaties and just went in and
The-
couldn't find the ring.
the only thing you have to worry about inside a lake is Jason Voorhees. Other than that, you're fine.
good.
It's a lake. It's not even open water. There's no sharks. We're good.
He spent $1,200 on the ring. I would have dove in myself.
Hell yeah.
I would
Chewy-
have stripped off my clothes at that point and just dove in at that moment.
Yeah,
hold on,
exactly.
Hold on. No. Jerry was quite upset about the whole thing.
Yeah, I would too.
She said to me when I dropped it, "Tell me that's not what I thought it was." He said, "Yeah, I'm sorry." She wouldn't even open her eyes. However, he still improvised the proposal
Yeah.
with the promise ring that she was already wearing, and she said yes. So they couldn't.
I promise I'll dive in and get this ring right now. Okay, good. I promise I'll give you an answer after I'm done.
Could it have been a scam?
What?
Oh my God, that was a $1,200 ring. Oh, you know what? Will you still marry me? Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our love's meant to be.
Cool.
I did my job. I bought a
Yeah.
ring. It's gone
No,
now.
no, no.
God.
You're either going in after it or you're buying me another one. One of the
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
How about some celebratory gunfire at the lake? What do you think of that?
One of the two. You either dive in after it or you're getting me another one.
Well, the engagement ring has been not located yet. He went the following day to get a new ring. He even recreated the entire proposal.
And he
at the
dropped it
same
again.
It
He
has to
really
be-
recreated the entire
Exactly.
proposal.
Except this time he filmed it and put it on
Right.
YouTube, I'm
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The husband hasn't given up, still finding the original ring, saying, "I've spoken to the owner of the lake. He's happy to help us find it." Okay, go in the middle. There's a valve. Just turn the valve. We'll drain the lake.
Dive into the center and just pull the cork. All the water will run into get it. No, it doesn't work.
What
Lakes
lake is
don't
this?
work like that.
It's
Lake
in
wedding
UK.
ring.
Where?
It's in London, Wales, over. You're not getting
no.
there.
One time when I may be in London, I'll tell Fernando to go into a lake.
Yeah, sure.
Go get me that ring.
Yeah.
Go jump in a lake. No, I mean it. There could be a ring right there.
Seriously, yeah.
Okay, but then he'd have to propose with somebody else's ring. You're okay
Right.
with that?
I didn't say anything about proposing.
I just
would've
want the
proposed
ring.
or
The
some
ring.
shit. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
The hell?
You know what kind of story that would be? Hey, Carolina, how was your vacation in England? Yo, remember that story we talked about that engagement ring? Look what I got.
Will you marry
Wow.
me?
Sweet.
No, but
No,
thank you
but-
for the ring.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
What's it say in the guidebook about this lake? More people visit this lake than
Right.
any other lake in the entire UK. Something about the legend of the diamond. I don't know.
This lake is used for diving practice? Wait a second. I didn't know certifications were done here.
Well, what'd you see down there? I saw a rainbow fish.
Right.
Saw a trout. I'm still looking for that diamond fish, though. It's the most illuminant thing. By the way, that's probably what happened.
Right.
There are
What?
fish in there. Oh, look, there's something.
Oh.
So somebody's going to go fishing.
Or maybe the.
Oh.
Bring home.
Yeah.
Hey, we're having bass for
Right.
dinner.
Hmm.
And then, unbeknownst to him, he and his girlfriend are going to be sitting there, and she's going
Right.
to go, "Oh my God,
Right.
this is amazing!
How did you
yes,
know it?
yes,
True.
yeah." By the
Wow.
way, it smells bad.
Yeah.
we get this.
Or
clean.
maybe one of the fish found the ring and he proposed to another fish and he saved money on having to get a ring because it just bounced off his head.
I'm
He was
pretty
like,
sure that's what
Maybe,
happened.
we've been together long enough. I think I'm gonna ask her to marry me. Bonk. Oh man, it's a sign from God. Thank you, Lord. It's great. Totally.
That's a perch,
Yeah,
right
man,
there.
this chick had tiny hands. I guess I'll wear it as a toe ring.
Toe ring. Wait a minute.
The toe rings is what got you.
How would you like to be? Let me phrase this properly.
Oh boy.
I don't think you can. But go ahead.
I can. How would you like to be if you went to the hospital? If something's wrong, you know something's wrong, you're going to go to the hospital. Do you want them to come out and say, "This is common, everything's fine"? Or, you know what? Guess what? You just made the medical journals because we've never seen this before.
Oh man.
This is common. You're fine. You can go home.
Pretty much. I guess
That's what I would want.
that's probably what everybody would want.
Well,
It depends.
If I got-
though.
Sean wants his name in
If I
his
got
many
the
journals.
opportunity to be in many medical journals and be like, a story and stuff. Listen, if I'm gonna bite it anyway, I may as well go out swinging. Like,
Dude, I got the Radford.
Yeah,
I was gonna
exactly.
say, you got the Radford.
Seriously, I mean, Lou Gehrig's disease. That was the first guy to die from that. Who would have thought?
It's
you know?
amazing.
Shit.
Well, there's an unidentified, and I'd want to be unidentified for this. Too.
Right.
72-year-old male.
Uh-huh.
He just heard a hissing noise
Oh, boy.
coming from his genitals.
Oh, goodness. It hisses?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I want my snake to hiss and scare people away, but
I don't
Nope.
want nothing hissing down there.
Jesus.
the man was out of breath with a swollen face. What has he been doing with his?
I don't know.
What's he
I
been
don't
doing
know.
with his
Getting
Getting
anaconda?
real close to his pet rattlesnake.
Right.
Hey!
Either that or homeboy's into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Could be.
Oh.
He was rushed to the local emergency room complaining about his bizarre conditions. He has been diagnosed. He is the first person in the world who has now been diagnosed with
Snake penis.
a whistling scrotum.
Oh, whistling!
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
man.
It doesn't know the words,
Oh,
so it just
good
whistles.
night.
Whistle while you work.
Man, what a way to
Would you-
call out of work.
Would you guys want that?
Yes.
Especially when you're having sex.
It's you kidding me?
You sound like a slide.
I don't want to
Go
go.
ahead.
You sound like a slide whistle.
Oh, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, we know what kind of sex you're having now. Disappointing.
So all four of you want whistling balls.
Yes.
Sure.
Uh,
I said that with a high voice.
I want mine to hum. Can I
Listen,
do that?
we could play Name That Tune. We would come up with so many other games and activities on the show. I would take 2 for the team.
Well, then-
2 for the team.
I don't think I'm fucking anyone with whistling balls.
Hold
I'm
on, I gotta
sorry.
wake it up.
You know.
Yeah, you're down there.
Yeah.
What's that? Is somebody home?
Huh.
Yeah, Daddy's home, baby.
And now on Name That Tune, here is Sean Scrotum to
Hey,
report
listen.
number 1 hit.
You know.
Why are you putting the microphone down there? Don't worry
Just
about
wait.
it.
Just wait. Yeah. Stupid pet tricks. Check this out.
Look what my snake can do. Later, the primary source of the men's strange whistling was discovered to be an open wound to the left side of the scrotum, the injury left over when he had testicular surgery to reduce swelling 5 months earlier. So somebody screwed up,
Right.
and that trapped excess air in there, and it was just the air coming out.
Okay.
But here's the fun part of all
Oh
this.
boy. Aside from the fact that he can tell a story and he's got music playing in the background.
He just loves when the Andy Griffith Show comes on.
I can't whistle. I would have tried it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sweet Georgia. The Globetrotters come to town. He's pulling down his pants. I got balls that can whistle too.
Man.
An X-ray of the man's chest, which okay,
Why?
Yes.
yeah, I know, revealed he had excessive amounts of air floating within his body. I thought we all did, but causing
Called
his
gas?
caused his lungs to actually collapse.
Oof.
If it had been left untreated, it would have permanently damaged his heart and potentially leading to death. So because his balls whistled, it saved
I was
his
gonna
life.
say, yeah. You know, his
His balls were whistling, so he got a collapsed lung.
He would have
Well,
had a collapsed
what?
lung if they didn't find
Yeah,
it.
they didn't find
Oh,
it.
it wasn't collapsed yet.
Right.
No.
It was
Yeah.
actually a
Jesus.
saving whistling scrotum.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, not all heroes wear capes. Sometimes they have. Never mind.
Sometimes they have ball sack.
Hold on. No, finish that one.
I don't know where I was going with that. I was like, and I'm thinking real quick, like, no, stupid, it's the scrotum that's whistling, not the balls. It's not a cape, idiot.
Wait.
Stop.
Not all-
Bail
not all
out,
heroes
Maverick. Bail out.
Not all heroes wear capes, but they sometimes have vasectomies.
Yeah. there it is.
There you go.
Sure.
Somebody had to finish that joke. You know, it's not a joke.
Oh boy.
Yep.
What's not a joke?
Hey!
Cake chicks.
Cake chick, cupcakes, cakes, the stuff that you want. I went to the store the other day. Somebody had requested in my house, and I don't like them. No offense. Red velvet cupcakes. I
Right.
go to the store. Guess what they don't have?
The red velvet
cupcakes.
Why, if you go to Cake Chick and you say, I want green colored cupcakes with purple frosting and a Mets logo on top,
Right.
then that's what you're going to get.
Exactly. As long as you add a week from now.
because it's going to take her a week
Exactly.
to bake these
Need
things.
some time.
So you want to see what she can do. You go online to Instagram and you look up CakeChick1217 and you will see all the amazing designs. And we can attest, all of us have gotten it, how good they taste.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So good, make your
Delish.
balls whistle.
Delish.
Hey.
Oh my God. That's got to be the new tagline. It's so good, makes your balls whistle.
Balls whistle.
Even though it was the scrotum.
Yeah.
But still, Cake Chick, we want you to have some money in your pocket. See? So we're going to give you a promo code. Should be 3 letters. Something like, what do you think, Sean?
CTD.
CTD. So if you
Yes.
use promo code CTD, you get how much off?
20.
20%
Yes.
off. So here's all you have to do. You realize, barbecue coming up, Labor Day's coming up, birthday coming up, whatever occasion. You contact CakeChick1217 on Instagram. You have a conversation, say, this is what I want. You tell her the promo code. A week later, you will get exactly what you want
Mhm.
Booyah.
for exactly the price you want. And isn't that exactly what we want this to be?
100%. Absolutely what you
So-
want when you want it.
Remember to do that. It's so good, it'll make your scrotum whistle. Sean said so.
Exactly. You
So-
know, what's wrong with that?
Remember
Aside
to
from
do
everything.
aside, I don't know, entertainment for the party. Look, I brought Cake Chick cupcakes and entertainment. Hold on, don't bring it to a kid's party.
Here's
guys.
cupcake
Oh,
for
no,
you.
no kids party.
Here's a cupcake for you. And now we play Name That Tune. Wait, what?
Hey.
Oh my God. I'm leaving with my cupcakes.
You know what would be good for that game?
Right.
The liquor-infused cupcake.
Hey.
There you
Yup,
go.
mhm.
Right?
You can get tequila lime cupcakes.
Delicious.
So you can forget about the scrotum that whistled after that.
And
Yes,
we can
you
play
can.
Sean's favorite new game, Red Light, Green Light, DUI.
Yeah,
It's
nothing
a
wrong
great
with that
game.
one. It is. Totally.
So go to CakeChick1217 on Instagram, use promo code CTD, order today, and you can pick up in a week. Now back to the show.
Already in progress.
Thank
Man.
you.
Don't sound so happy.
Already in progress.
That's not the one. Oh, I think we got rid of it. Nope, we still have it.
Ooh.
You know what's
Ooh.
coming up.
It's
Yeah,
coming.
I just looked at Sean.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Down
coming.
the
Shark
block.
Week is this week.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to talk about it next week.
Start
The
coming.
Rock's
Yeah.
gonna be on it.
Yeah.
The
Can't wait.
Rock is hosting Shark
Yeah,
Week.
but it's weird because like they named him the Master of Ceremonies. I don't know what the hell that means. You know, the past couple years they've had hosts. They've had Shaq. They've had Eli Roth. They've had a couple other people and whatever. And the funniest part of Shaq is he's afraid of the water and he's afraid of sharks. And he did a show called Shaq Does Shark Week. And the whole time he just said, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. It was hilarious. And I hate the word hilarious. Why did I use it? I use it all the time. Anyway, so I am so intrigued as to see what the Master of Ceremonies is when The Rock does his thing on Shark Week.
Isn't that the same thing?
I don't know.
Introduce the
Maybe.
show.
It's like a host. I think it's the
Possible,
same thing.
but like it's just it's weird. Why didn't they just make him the host? I mean, he is The Rock, so he needs a bigger moniker, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm in.
So next week we will talk all about
Yeah.
it. But I wanted to bring it up in case because somebody had already said, you're going to talk about Shark Week?
Exactly.
And I said,
it's
what?
one of my favorite weeks of the year.
Mhm.
You know, Shark Week, Fear Fest, like there's all
But
types of
let's-
TV stuff.
Let's continue with this week.
Right, because
Oh,
that's
this
next
week.
week.
This
That's
week.
next
Not
week.
Shark
What's this week?
Oh man.
Tomorrow
Yes.
Mañana?
is,
Uh-huh.
National Shark Day?
no, but that would be interesting.
Oh.
It's National Junk Food Day.
man.
July 21st.
Wow.
Every year on July 21st, Junk Food Day, you get to eat anything you want, eat any amounts that you want to. Yeah, tell that to a diabetic and see
Right.
what happens.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you might get a whistling scrotum. You don't know. Tomorrow is the day after you get back on that healthy diet. I won't
Right.
do this again until next
Yeah.
year.
Swear.
Mm-hmm.
Or Friday?
I can't help myself. Shark Week's coming up.
So everybody, of course, they go online. The researchers at Zippia,
Right.
they compiled data from Google Trends to identify the most popular junk food snacks in each of the 50 states.
So Zippia is what your pants don't do after this day because you ate too much junk food. Fat. Yeah.
I gotta get it down. Okay. So here we go. I have
So what if I'm dipping my tacos in Cool Whip? It's junk food day. Shut up. Don't judge me.
Now,
I'm not fat. You're fat.
I am. Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a
When
second.
did this become an attack on me?
I wasn't attacking nothing. I was verbalizing the imaginary person across the room.
Yeah. Just because a shark looks at me and goes, "Ooh, creamfield." Does not mean.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So I've compiled this data, or I've ripped off the data from Zippia.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Zippia.
Yeah.
And we have 1, 2, 3,
We
4, 5,
asked 2,000
7.
zippies, and they all said Funyuns. No.
Okay, now
Maybe.
I combined a few things, like as you said, Funyuns, Fritos, Doritos. They're all
Right.
chips. I threw
Okay.
chips and popcorn into a list together.
Okay.
Baked goods are in a list.
Right.
So, what do you think is the most popular junk food in a category? I should
Candy.
say. Candy was number 2.
Oh,
Nice
man.
one.
All right.
14 states say
Okay,
that candy is their favorite.
Okay.
So
Those 14
Carolina,
states have the richest dentists.
and they're also the worst teeth, right? Yeah.
So I
That's
got to
right.
give you a category, right?
Category of junk food.
Baked goods.
Baked goods. There we go. That would be number 3.
Oh.
So there we
Okay.
go. 13 states, including New York. New York was Chips Ahoy cookies, to be
Whoa.
more exact.
Really?
Oh,
Love
those are
those
good. The
so
chewy
much.
kind.
Huh.
The chewy
Pickles.
Kind.
Oh, not on the list. Sorry.
It's not junk food. It's healthy for you. We'll go with the obvious chips. Get that out of the way.
Number 1 answer.
Hey,
Congratulations.
chips.
18 states. So now we pretty much got,
Oh boy.
Top 3.
yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's 30, 40, almost 45. 45 states out of the way, which means
Right.
there are 3 categories here
Okay.
that are not the normal thing
Yeah.
you would
Oh,
pick.
really?
So
What,
Oh,
what
I
are you
got
thinking,
one.
Tom?
I mean, I was gonna say ice cream, but
No, that's
evidently
what I
would
was
have said-
thinking.
I would have said that too.
What
Oh,
about-
sorry.
What's not on there?
Incorrect.
what about spam? Because I heard Hawaii likes their spam. No? Damn.
So
All
does
right.
my daughter.
Hey, well, you know.
Slice and processed alien meat. No, thank you.
Goodness.
Fast food. Okay.
No,
Pretzels.
That's chips.
that's in the chips category.
We got to give you a category.
Anything covered in salt that comes in a bag is chips.
Sunflower seeds.
Thank you for the clarification.
Oh
Tom. I
my
wasn't
God,
sure.
he hit it!
What do you
Really?
say?
Sunflower seeds.
That's the
Really?
next thing I can think of.
North
most-
Dakota and Wyoming
Ugh.
love sunflower
You wouldn't be into
seeds.
chips?
Love the most annoying snack
No.
possible.
Okay.
Like sunflower.
Okay.
Sunflower seeds are gross.
I used to love them.
Tom, last
they're
guess
so
before I
good.
give you the answer. That's
give
how
me
confident
give
I
me
am.
give me the answer. I got nothing.
Okay.
Freezer foods.
Well, I'll tell you.
TV dinners.
Go ahead.
Cereal?
No, but I like that answer. A lot of people do eat that.
man.
Alaska and Idaho
Yeah.
dig on granola bars.
Oh.
That's not really
Oh.
junk
Okay.
food, though, is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't that keep you
It's
regular?
It is to them.
Huh?
Yeah.
I got the caribou one right here. Oh, it's real good. Okay.
Right.
I mean, I guess you could, depending on the granola, they're not all healthy for you.
No, no.
So,
definitely
yeah.
not.
Yeah, when they got massive chunks of like dark chocolate.
Yeah,
and,
chocolate
you know.
chips.
I've
and
got the
marshmallows.
Fruit Loops covered one in marshmallow. It's healthy.
Yeah, yeah,
Now that leaves one state, New Mexico.
right.
Ooh!
It's
Meth.
not meth. I knew it was. There you go.
Oh,
Cotton
man.
candy. I don't know.
That's a good guess. No,
I don't know.
All right.
I'm sorry. Beef
Hmm.
jerky.
Beef jerky.
Beef
Okay.
jerky.
All right.
So
That's
now
interesting.
you can go into work and go, do you know what the greatest snack is in New Mexico? And someone
They
can look at
say
you
meth.
and go,
And
go back to work. What
you go,
are you doing here?
Who cares?
Shut
Exactly.
your mouth,
You don't
Heisenberg.
even work here. Why are you asking me this question?
Why do you keep talking to the janitor? What's wrong with you?
Is that your scrotum whistling? What's going on here?
Oh, man.
OMG. Why does my brain work like this?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, there's a new category.
Wait, I am so pissed because literally just right now,
Right.
a freaking story popped in my head that we actually had a conversation about on Monday at work. And I'm like, why didn't I use that story? Sheesh, I'm so mad at myself.
gonna
Because you
have to
just
come back
wanted,
next week.
because you just wanted to have a story about someone getting killed at a wedding.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
I'll
She
use
was
it
like,
next week.
I could use that story, but I have the darkest story.
I have-
Darkest
Exactly.
story's history. Like, just bad
Can
news.
I change my shotgun story?
No. You can give it to Pickles and lose again if you want.
No.
Yeah, save that
We're
one.
not making that mistake again.
I've got the story that'll beat everybody. Here you go.
There you go. There you go. You deserve
I
a
was
W.
being nice. I was
Appreciate it.
No problem. I got
Caroline.
you, Pickles. Yeah.
What's the purpose of a vacation?
Well, it's to relax. It's to get away from work, to relax, to have fun,
And to
Okay.
get the hell out
get
of your
away from
state.
everyone. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
John,
No matter what state you live in, you want to get the hell out of it for at least a week.
Now, there are people who can vacation in their own state.
Yeah, you could.
But who wants to
why
do
would you want to do
that?
that? And-
Yeah.
Oh, New York can. I mean, Tom
Well-
can attest going upstate is a hell of a
Yeah,
lot different.
no, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but I feel like I wouldn't take a whole week off to go upstate.
Yeah,
You
but people
know?
that live in other states would gladly vacation in New York, which I think is weird.
It is a
Like-
little weird,
But
but
then
I
again-
can understand
Yeah,
it.
exactly,
I feel like
you
there's
know.
a lot to do. You got upstate, you
Sure.
got the city,
Okay,
you got
we're-
Long
we're
Island,
getting
you got
off
the
topic.
beach.
Yeah.
But
Hold on.
not for me.
Sustained.
Personally.
I mean, plenty of people that live in Florida are like, why are you coming here for vacation? This place sucks.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Getting back to the topic.
Sorry,
Oh,
right.
sorry.
Yeah,
Which
my
was
What is the
Oh,
point
yeah.
The purpose of
of
a
a
vacation.
vacation.
Pickles, do you agree, disagree?
For me, the purpose of a vacation is to enjoy something, and I have enjoyed before. I also think it's the purpose is to get out of this town
Yeah.
that you're in, not necessarily this state, but to just get out
Okay.
of the normal atmosphere that you're in.
I think it's safe to say to get out of your county. Because
Right.
really getting out of your town isn't really much of a vacation. Yeah, maybe.
Well, no,
So
get
your
out-
county.
I mean, technically, the two of you are on vacation at the moment. Like, you know,
Exactly.
Sure did I
exactly.
or not?
Yeah, no.
But you know what I mean.
Right, yes.
Tom, do you have a differing opinion or do you agree?
No,
He's just going to say Disney
I think
immediately
it's-
following. Gets us
Let the
answer.
man answer.
No, I think it's just getting off of Long Island is my definition.
So just getting away.
yeah,
Mhm.
just getting away.
Okay.
I got something to add.
Please.
ahead.
See new places and
Sure.
meet new
Okay.
people.
Yeah.
Well, there seems to be dissension online. Gee, the internet doesn't agree on something.
Oh,
What?
shit.
No way.
Ugh.
Is the point of your vacation to relax and indulge or to jumpstart healthy ideas? The things that you said you were going to do in New Year's?
Or to take a whole
No.
bunch of pictures someplace else, put them up on social media, and just make everybody jealous.
And we
Yeah,
have a
Exactly.
winner.
There it
That's
is.
the point.
Suck it, bitches! I'm in Aruba.
There's a woman who wrote, "We're not drinking alcohol and eating garbage on vacation.
I
We're
ain't going
waking
on
up.
vacation with you.
We're waking up at 5 a.m. for sunrise beach yoga, drinking fresh juice and eating fruit for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And by the way, here are the pictures.
Yeah,
That's not the
yeah.
one. Hold on. That's the one.
Yeah,
there we
there
go.
it is. Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
right.
Get out of the
I mean-
bathroom. Oh my God.
Right.
I mean, I do kind of agree with the whole waking up early. Like, you know,
Oh yeah. No,
not
I'm all for that.
yeah,
Totally.
wake up early to get the most out of
Yeah.
your day. Maybe not necessarily every single day, but I'm not fucking waking up
No.
at
And
5
you-
o'clock in the
no,
morning. Go,
You
no.
specifically wake up and you go hiking.
I mean,
So you're doing something healthy.
but listen, if I go to a hotel,
Yes.
Wait,
Wait.
hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, I am doing something healthy, right? We do like to go hiking in national parks in other states, but that's because that's what we like to do. But we're not healthy by any means. I'm not in
Right.
shape.
We go to Pikes Peak
Not in
and smoke
shape.
a Big J, and we're
Yeah,
happy.
totally. Actually,
absolutely smoking a
we-
joint on the way to hike.
We try to at least
Right.
every park. We try. You know, we're not healthy at all. We just like we like the whole hiking. We like to be out in the nature.
Right.
And
And what's better than being number one with nature
Exactly.
than smoking a doob?
Well,
Come
first
on
of
now.
all,
exactly.
while
We
you're
like the
saying-
views too.
Exactly.
When you're doing that and the giant
Yeah.
bear comes over in a hat and, by the way, a long tie,
Then-
and says only you can
Right.
prevent forest fires.
And you just
put
go,
it out.
"Yeah, listen, Smokey, hit this, and then you'll live up to your name. It's fine. It's fine.
Watch
But
out.
if I go to a hotel and they have a pool that opens up at 5 a.m., I'm waking up at 4:30 because I want to do laps on a Tuesday. I'm just doing it.
Okay,
Like,
hold
'cause
on.
it's-
Okay. Number one, Carolina and Fernando just have this like big map. It's like I spoke to joint here, I spoke
Right.
to joint here. I
Well,
spoke-
Kinda.
That's a good idea.
actually.
That's a good idea.
I like that map.
every national park we've been to, it's
Oh,
happened
yeah.
so far. So
Uh-huh.
That's what you should do. You should come up with something that is all of the national parks you've
it-
been to. This is the best spot to smoke a joint.
Right.
That-
yeah.
because I got
shit, good idea.
So
Good
she
idea.
smoked. Where did I
But-
smoke trees among the trees?
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
That's the title.
Yeah.
Where I smoke trees
Smoking
among the
trees
trees.
Oh,
among
yeah, I like
trees.
that one. I do like that one.
But
I'm writing
the
it
one
down.
thing I will disagree is if I'm going to like vacation in like a city like Miami or New Orleans where everything kind of doesn't actually open up until 10 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sleeping in late.
Well, you're wasting your time. You might as well just stay home.
I'm not.
But
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold
I
on. There
don't
are
know.
other people
Like,
who got up
yeah.
on this.
I guess.
I do want one day to sleep in.
Well, here we go. Of course, those who like an adult beverage while on vacation
Right.
seem to outweigh the healthy ones. If you don't have a pina colada in my hand by 8 a.m.,
That's
it's not
true.
a vacation.
That's true.
I don't understand people who drink constantly on vacation. You pay hundreds to fly somewhere. Once you get there, you do something you could have done at home. One guy asked.
Hell no.
Wait.
Well, alcoholism if
Wait.
you're doing it at home.
To which the guy responded, I'm not going to remember being here anyway.
Yeah, seriously, you think I'm gonna drink a triple Bloody Mary on a Tuesday on my way to work? No, but I'm doing it on vacation. Like, hell yeah.
So let us know when you go on vacation, what is your point? Is it to relax, or is it to like jumpstart healthy ideals?
Or is it to get blitzed out of your face and fight with the locals?
I did a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
Totally, why not?
That's a nice balanced vacation.
And here are the locals.
And I'm still working.
They get tired
There
of
we
us
go.
quick. Yeah.
Shall we play a game?
Yes.
Yes, I think we shall. The game we are going to play: Sunshine State or Other Place,
From Florida is stupid.
which seems to be the theme of the show.
From Florida is dumb.
Yeehaw!
Every show, by the way.
Brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. If they had guitars, here's how they'd strum.
That worked well. Sean, do you want to explain how Florida, Sunshine State or Other State?
How
Other
Florida works.
Place. If I can read it, how would you like to explain Sunshine State or Other Place?
So at the tip of the United States of America, there is this plot of land that has a lot of swamps and gators and stuff like that. And they called it Florida. And a lot of crazy, weird stuff happens there because people are, just baked in the sun 24/7, and meth is huge, and gators and Disney and all that stuff and everything. So, a lot of crazy stuff goes on in Florida, and we expect it to always happen in Florida. But however, there are 49 other states, and there are crazy people everywhere. And crazy stuff goes on there too. But sometimes, other states only have like 2 months of summer, where Florida is year-round summer. So you can only do stupid shit so much. So Sunshine State or someplace else.
So here we go. Sean,
Yes,
man hides from cops in a pile of manure.
this is what I'm talking about.
52-year-old man wanted on meth charges.
Right?
Shocker.
See? This is what I'm
Had
talking
missed his
about.
court hearings, so the
Right.
cops went looking for him.
Mhm.
While patrolling the city, they happened to see movement in a large pile of pig and dog manure.
Oh.
He was found hiding neck deep in the manure.
Ugh.
He must have been standing up for hours.
Oh my goodness! And the cops
So-
walked up and they said, "Sir, you've been punished enough. Run along."
It
I'm
was a
going
disgusting
to say...
scene.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
No.
The cops then stunned him with stun guns before they sent him to the nearest hospital because, let's face it, you wouldn't want to put
I'm
him
not
in the
touching
backseat of your
that.
patrol
No.
car.
They should have sent him to the nearest car wash first and just scrubbed him down and then put him away. But I'm going to say that happened someplace else.
That happened someplace else. You are correct.
Yes.
That happened in Indiana.
Indiana.
I'm
all
only
right.
thinking of someone standing like in a cartoon, like a pile of manure, and they're just shooting their stun
Yeah.
guns into the manure at them.
It's catching fire and just all this other weird stuff.
Paul?
Like, yeah.
This may sound a little odd, but did that pile just move?
Yeah.
Pile of
And-
what? Pile of manure right there. Oh my God.
I mean,
It's
seriously,
got a hat.
seriously too. Like we've all stepped in dog poop, and it
Yeah.
stinks
Mhm.
to
Oh,
high
it's
hell
terrible.
on just what's caught in the grooves of your sneaker.
Yeah.
Figure
Imagine-
something shoulder height,
Oh.
and then add some pigs to it.
No.
Gross.
No.
No,
I would rather
I'm out.
not.
Yeah, I'd
No.
rather not. I'm good.
I'll get caught.
Okay, Carolina,
Yeah.
Arrest me.
Yeah.
Sunshine State or other place.
Mhm.
Attorney driving naked for the 4th time loses
Florida.
his law. You want to hear it? Or
Yeah,
you-
no, I do, I do,
Is
I
that
do,
your
I do.
guess? Loses his law and driver's licenses. Scott Blovant has been arrested 4 times for driving naked.
Sounds like a nudist.
Plus, about 15 years ago, before all those arrests, he was fired from his position as a city prosecutor for walking through the city offices naked.
What?
He also admitted there were other naked incidents where I wasn't caught. Ooh, those are the naughty ones. Yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't catch that one.
So someone voted for him then if he was a city prosecutor.
The state Supreme Court, this is my favorite line in all of this. The state Supreme Court has yanked his license.
With
Hopefully-
both hands.
Hopefully they were gentle.
And
His-
hopefully the scrotum decided to make sure that he was leaving.
It whistled a happy tune as he left. Scott's licenses were suspended indefinitely, but if he meets certain conditions, they could be restored. You want to stick with Florida?
Right.
I'm sticking with Florida.
Yeah, if he meets
Aw.
Ohio!
if he meets certain
Ohio.
standards like putting on pants.
That's all you have. That's all you have. Really?
They're like, listen, sir, this is Ohio. All you have to do is wear pants.
Look,
He's like, nope,
Look,
no.
okay, if that's too much,
Yeah.
have you seen Porky Pig?
Right.
Donald Duck.
Something.
You wear a big
You are-
shirt, covers everything.
You are a lawyer, sir. Act accordingly. Shirt and tie, please.
and by the
Something.
way, you're a big bear, so long
yeah,
time.
long tie, and that's it. You know.
Pickles, you're up. Okay. Cops selling drugs out of his own patrol car.
Man, cutting out the middleman right there.
Kevin Rodriguez, 33, a police officer, had a complaint filed against him. A confidential source arranged to meet with Rodriguez. Rodriguez arrived in his patrol car, wearing his uniform, carrying his firearm. The source handed over $2,600. Rodriguez gave him the drugs, which were 56 grams of cocaine. Then, of course,
Wow.
he was busted.
By the same cop? right around the block.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
And then he was prosecuted by
by-
the nudist
by-
guy.
yeah.
Who was busted?
The cop was busted. They set up an informant
I
to
thought,
go. No,
Yeah, it was like, well,
he didn't bust
if,
himself.
if any drug was going to be possible, this would be a cocaine incident.
I
like, yeah,
mean-
And I'm still working on my coke addiction.
coked out officer sells coke, drives around the block, and arrests cokehead.
No, a coked out officer is this. Here's a speeding ticket. Here's a speeding ticket. Why are you running alongside the car?
Here you go.
the worst episode of Live PD that they've ever actually aired. I want this to be Illinois so we could just go for the Midwest triple play,
Ooh.
but I'm going to say Florida. Oh,
North Carolina.
pretty close.
There we
Alright.
go.
Yeah.
Tom, you're up. Oh, this is sweet. Wait, hold
Oh.
on. A man wanted to rob a Target convenience store so he could get flowers for his mom.
Aw. Should have just gone to a Whole Foods. They have better flowers.
Alejandro Gonzalez, 42.
7-Eleven, they live right by the door.
That's
You don't even have to rob them. You just walk in, yoink, gun.
Don't you have the bodegas where everything's set up on the
Seriously,
street?
like,
you can just,
you
you know.
Yeah, but they have guns and they will shoot.
Well,
you.
that's
They
true.
do not.
Yeah.
Well, they do that at Iranian weddings too, but
Yeah,
you
they do.
still go.
That's true.
And then you just catch the bouquet and you're good. Like, you know, 2 birds, 1
I
stone.
showed up at a wedding, I dodged the bullet, and I grabbed the bouquet. I'm out of here.
Man, it's a new.
So are you
new
saying I
ritual.
ran to this one? Alejandro
Flock of
Gonzalez.
seagulls was there. It was great. What? Because you ran.
Oh,
You ran so far away.
Okay, there you go. Alejandro Gonzalez,
Ran all night and
42,
day.
used a short handle hammer
Couldn't
to break
get
through
away.
the first set, and
Sorry.
we're going to get pulled. Alejandro Gonzalez, 42, used a short handle hammer to break through the first set of double doors. Then he tried to pry open the second set of double doors at the store's entrance before he ran away. Gonzalez was spotted by police riding his bike out of the front of the store. They asked him why. He said, I was thinking about robbing some flowers for my mom, but then I saw you guys and said, F this ass. And so he didn't get the flowers. So, Florida or
I think
anywhere
it's
else?
Florida.
You are correct.
Hey.
Yeah,
Nice.
Florida. Tom's on the
Nice.
board. Sean.
Yes.
Man tries to outrun cops on a riding lawnmower.
Man tries to. Okay. That's it?
Dusty Mobley.
Oh, okay.
He's 40.
Right.
He was wanted on warrants related to the theft of a $40,000 boat. Mobley spotted by the deputies he needed to get away. So he got on a John Deere, put it in a high gear, tried to get away from the cops. Mobley was quickly apprehended after the pursuing deputies
walked
up to him and tased him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
And by the way, the neighbors thanked him for mowing the lawn.
So let's put all the pieces together here. So it has to do with a boat. You need water for a boat. He's driving around on a
It
tractor.
could be a lake where there's a
Could
ring.
be a lake. I mean, you need
that is
divers to get that
true.
ring back. So he's got a tractor, right up on the John Deere, shot him. I'm sure he was sweating meth at that point. I'm going to say
You
that
sweat meth?
was... You do enough of it, you would. I'm going to say that was Florida.
You
Yes!
are correct.
Yes, totally.
Let's see
Yeah.
for the last couple.
Sweating to the meth.
There we
Yes. Well, figure it this way. You eat enough garlic and you stink for days.
True.
You do enough meth, you're probably sweating drugs.
Yeah.
Like, people could lick you and they'd freak out.
Says the man who has been reviewing
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh-oh. I
What?
think one of them was cut off.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no. Missing a piece.
Iran. Oh,
Too
no.
late.
Sorry.
It's too late.
Iran.
Don't worry about it. Okay, I have one more for you, Carolina.
Okay.
Family dines at a Waffle House, then robs it.
Yeehaw.
Family of 6 walks into a Waffle House. Stop me if you've heard this.
Right.
Family of 6 walks into a Waffle House.
And there's
Sit
10 teeth
down.
between them.
Yeehaw.
Have a nice meal, and then one of them just pulls a gun, robs the place. They go outside and take off in separate cars.
Did they leave a tip at least? That's just poor etiquette.
Yeah,
if they didn't.
don't serve
I know.
people with
Cars.
6 people and 10 teeth.
Yeah, totally.
Waffle House.
This is not Florida.
It happened in North Carolina.
Oh,
Damn, North
yeah.
Carolina's having
Good.
a day tonight.
Goodness.
Yes, they are. So I can't find any more, so I'm guessing.
Winner.
Yeah, winner, chicken dinner.
Who won?
You did.
Ah, nice.
But,
wow.
you know,
Sean won, yay!
Seriously, I didn't even have to take my shoes off. This is great.
but we can put an asterisk next to it because they didn't get their second story.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair. I mean, I showed my work on the last one, so does that count for something?
His scrotum whistled, and
Yeah.
we all came a running. That was it.
Secretly, I got to admit, it was my scrotum that knew the answers. It was whispering the answers to me.
Damn
It's
it.
Oh, I
Whoa.
wish I had that with me, and I would have done so much better.
like, totally.
Anything from Carolina's corner.
Yeah, can you just go over Wasp again?
A wasp. A wasp.
They live
is,
in my attic, apparently.
A wasp is a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. And it has to do with overly rich white people.
Okay, and second question.
Yes.
What's an Anglo-Saxon?
It's a variation
Wait,
of a
wait,
white person.
third question. What's a
Yeah.
Protestant?
It's a very what?
It's a variation of a white person. Anglo-Saxon.
What what's the variation? Like, what's...
It's
Hi,
Yeah,
my
like-
name's Muffy, and this
Oh,
is my,
that's an
my wife.
Anglo-Saxon?
yeah, to an extent. It's not really
Oh.
used like to categorize specifically anymore. It's a little kind of old, but
I do want to say, while we were having the WASP discussion about what a WASP means, I was taking the S away from it, and I'm like, what's a WAP? And I'm
yeah,
like,
no,
nope.
no,
no,
not that one, not that one.
Nope.
See,
No.
what I thought the question was going to be was what's autoerotic asphyxiation, but I guess not. So we're good on that. So
Yeah, we're good on that one.
we settled the wasp thing.
Yeah.
We're good. We're fine. Let's move on.
I want to thank the Grindhouse Radio Studios. I want to thank Tom from the Grindhouse Radio Studios. I did find one more, Tom, if you're up for it. Sure. Very quickly. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop the music for a second. Man arrested after calling 911 about his girlfriend eating Sour Patch candy.
Oh man.
Joshua Larson, 37, was extremely intoxicated. No duh.
Right.
Called 911 to report, my girlfriend wants to eat Sour Patch Kids and I don't want her to.
I don't like the way it feels on my pee-pee.
An arrest affidavit does not reveal why he alleged to call 911.
He doesn't like the way it feels on his pee-pee.
Did we already get that?
Yeah, figured, you know.
When asked why he called 911, he just smiled and walked away.
Florida.
Florida, yay!
Hey, Boys in Blue show up. He didn't want to look like a wuss. What?
His scrotum just said, nope.
No,
Because when it's sour, I pucker and I
It
can't
does,
whistle.
Seriously.
It's not that hard. Pickles.
Great. Throw to me after that line. So Twitter. We have a Twitter handle now. I
Yeah.
can't believe it. It's at
Hey.
podcast_CTD.
But if they go to CTD podcast, will it come up?
It should. I'm
should.
gonna check on that. We've
Should.
done it.
Fingers crossed.
But that is our new form of social media. I also can make cameos. No, I'm kidding. For me, youtube.com/onthesportslines, facebook.com/onthesportslines. Doing a show tomorrow, 10 p.m. Watch for me and my friend Anthony and my friend Joe, and there's nobody else.
And you can set your scrotum to whistle to wake you up, and
Right.
So they can listen to the show.
When the fourth person talks, just replace it with the scrotum that whistles the whole entire time.
Okay, so go check out our Instagram page, which is Circling the Drain Podcast.
For now,
For now, because apparently it's going to be changing. So yeah,
CTD podcast.
it will be changing to CTD Podcast. Apparently, I will put up our quick questions that we did today. So check that out.
So yeah, quick questions. If you were on a desert island with a celebrity, who would you want? You want to know our answers? Well, check it out on TikTok and Instagram and all other social media platforms that all you kids know about that I don't, because I'm old and I don't care. Anyway, I should care because this is the avenue that we're on. But anyway, we'll move on with that and figure it all
Before
out.
you finish, it was my fault. I had one page. So Pickles,
Right.
last one for you.
Oh goodness.
Man pulls a gun on a woman who didn't thank him for holding the door open. Joshua Murray, 25, held the door open for two ladies entering the Family Dollar store. He grew irate after they did not thank him. I agree with him. So Murray pulled out a gun and pointed it at the ladies. The police arrived, they located him, and they found the firearm on him. However, nobody suffered any injuries.
Oh my God.
Somewhere else.
Connecticut.
Wow.
Okay,
My
Sean.
goodness. Wow. So, Florida or someplace else during the wrap-up portion of the show. It's a new avenue. It's a new day. This is how we're doing things. So, come on back to The Drain. Well, what formerly known as The Drain, the CTD podcast page or something like
No,
that.
it's still The Drain.
That's still The Drain. Come on back to The Drain. The Circling the Drain podcast. I think that's right. We'll get this eventually. Anyway, when you see the poll, vote on whichever story you like. 3 different shotgun stories. One dark as hell, one super kindergarten, and one nicely placed in the middle. It was like a sandwich of weirdness.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go over there, check it out. Vote, vote, vote. 3 votes.
In a
Tabulate
row.
up all the votes. 3 wins in a row, punishes the other 2 suckers, and that's how this podcast works. But like I just said, we're a podcast, and podcasts get downloaded, and the downloadable places where you can download this podcast are...
You should know by now to go to iTunes, Anchor, Google Podcast, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Himalaya, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, wherever your amazing podcasts can be found. Just look up CTD Podcast. You will find us and download us. Again, we've changed a few things, so we just want you to know if you go to YouTube, you look up CTD Podcast. On TikTok, you look up CTD Podcast. On Twitter, you look up CTD Podcast. On Facebook, CTD Podcast. And coming soon to Instagram, we'll change it to...
CTD Podcast.
Hey, that makes sense, so we can keep everything uniform. Remember to go to Cake Chick. You order a week in advance, but you go to her Instagram.
Cake Chick 1217.
Oh my God, he remembers
Yeah!
that. He doesn't know his own social security number, but he knows Cake Chick.
Do. My social security number is 4. That's because I'm so old. Because
I'm
I don't
older.
use social media. Because there you go. I'm actually 300. So there it is.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Use promo code CTD. You get 20% off for
Right.
that. We're going to be back next week. We have 2 topics already. Shark Week.
Yeah.
And breasts.
Yeah.
Breasts
Okay.
are in the news.
Nice.
This week balls, next week breasts.
There we
Wow,
go.
Fantastic. I'm gonna listen next week. No, wait.
I'm calling in. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a caller.
So remember, if you give us a chance,
We'll give you a
blast.
Oh, laugh.
Stop whistling.
You boob.